Welcome back to Fruitful Branch Homestead, where we have a beautiful day. The foot of snow that we got a couple days ago, it's all starting to melt. I have a squirrel in the bird feeder. Guess he doesn't know that it's a bird feeder, not a squirrel feeder. But he's loving it. So, there he is. Hey, Chippy. No, that's a chipmunk. This is a red squirrel. Anyway, he's having a great time. But I wanted to show you my garden area under our foot plus snow. We have probably another 1.5 feet under that. It was already here. But these are my raised beds. Right in here. As you can see, they're usually about waist high. I mean, it's hard to tell, but they're very covered with snow. And then starting from that ridge over there, going across here to where the snow is plowed back is all my garden under all that snow. And I also have another garden beside my greenhouse and my greenhouse that I can plant in. So when I saw the snow a couple days ago, I decided to go ahead and plant some seeds and get things going. Still a little early for up here in the north, but I don't mind playing in the dirt. It does something for me. So I got in there and I planted them. I made a nice video, but I put the cup in front of the camera so you couldn't see. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go inside and I'll catch you in a few. Okay, we're back inside now, and I have the tray that I'm going to use today all filled with soil. And now I've already separated it into the 5 things I'm going to put in this tray. This is how I like to do it. It's not a how-to. You can do it any way you want. And this probably wouldn't work for some people. But anyway, I'm going to wet the soil. It's pretty wet already, so I don't need to put a lot. But you want it to be nice and moist for your seeds. And then I'm going to start with some hot peppers from my favorite place because it's local, High Mowing. And I know that things that they have will grow for me as well because they're local. I've never done hot peppers, but these aren't super hot. Being from the north, I'm not as much of a hot person as some people. I might be a wimp according to some. But anyway, we're going to try our hand at these. I did peppers successfully for the first time last year, bell peppers. So this year, I'm hoping my bell peppers work and these hot ones come up as well. So I just sprinkle them on top of the soil, just like that. To start, then if I can get it back in a good place to see it all. Okay, then I just cover it again, sprinkle it with soil. It's really easy. Getting your hands in the rich dark soil, nothing like it. So great. Pat it down just a tad. And we're ready to move on to the next thing that I'm going to plant, which is sweet marjoram. It's an herb that I absolutely love. It's got a beautiful flavor, and I love to use it in soups, in so many things that I make, any kind of sauces, or I use it a lot. So these seeds are very, very small, but I'm going to use the whole packet in my little tray and hope I get a bountiful growing harvest, whatever you want to call it. And again, cover it with the soil. And this is a potting mix that I bought, organic, and it That's what I like to use, organic. It really helps them get started well. And I use organic practices in my growing to have as clean food as I can. Anyway, there's our marjoram. And I have some that is outside already, and it did overwinter last year, but you never know from year to year, so I want to plant more just in case. And now I'm going to do my Italian flat leaf parsley. Can never have enough parsley. Goes in everything, just about. As a garnish, as flavor, it's just great. So all the parsley. And I'm not using this whole seed packet, although I'm putting plenty in. And I'm going to plant more later. Like I said, I have a greenhouse. Whoops, we got a couple in the next row here. So I'm hoping that this year I'm going to figure out how to use my greenhouse a little better than I have in the past. Right now it's housing our turkeys for the winter, so they have a place to stay. But I'm hoping in the fall I can plant some lettuces, kale, spinach, parsley, more parsley, and things like that, and keep it going for longer. Or actually plant them in late summer, and hopefully they'll go through the fall before I have to put the turkeys back in. But parsley, we have 2 more things to go. And these are bell peppers, King of the North. They are from Baker Creek, which I've had great luck with as well. So even though I like to buy local, I am not, ooh, goodness. I only have 3 seeds of those. Well, we'll see what we get out of those. But I'm going to move my okay, that was easy. See how that works. And these are seeds from last year, but they will be just fine. Even though the packet tells you you have to use them in that year, you don't really have to. They will last for years. Think about the pyramids, what they found there, right? Okay, last thing is I'm going to use some seeds that I saved from a local farm that sells peppers, and I bought peppers and I dried the seeds and kept them, and that's going to be my last bit. And I do have a ton of these, so I'm going to put them all in here. And so we will have plenty of peppers. And I always do more than I should. I don't know, because you don't know if they'll all come up. Plus, I can give them to friends, family, whoever wants them. And they can enjoy growing them as well. And it's just, I don't know, I overdo. But when it comes to seeds, I can't help myself. Seeds and plants and growing. Every year at the end of the season, you're like, oh, so glad for the break. But as soon as spring comes, you're ready to get right back at it. And that's probably because you've had that break. But it's great to grow your own food. You have it, you know where it's from, and you get the enjoyment of seeing the whole process. It's just so cool. What a miracle that you put a little seed in there and out comes a plant that feeds you. It's amazing. So, now, now I better, good thing I made myself a little chart, like you know you do a garden planning. I did my tray planning, but I didn't put my labels on yet. I better do that right now before I forget what I have where. So these are the hot peppers. I put it in here and put it outside as well. So that if, when I'm watering, the one inside, which is easy to see, comes off, I still have the one on the outside. So I can remember. And this is just how I do it. I'm not telling you this is how you have to do it. Just showing you what I do. And you'll figure out what works best for you. Maybe use my ideas. Maybe think it's crazy. Don't use any. It's fine. But we'll see how this all works out. And the next one is the parsley right here. And you can see over here my, whoops, where is it? Over this way. My growing shelving with 2 things already on it. And that's where these are going to go when I'm finished. Right over there. And my King of the North 3 seeds. We'll see how that does. I should have checked that out better. I assumed I had a lot. That was my error. But 3 will do. Because I've planted peppers the other day and I planted peppers today. 3 kinds. I think I'll be good. Again. And then my local ones that I saved myself. And I like to do that as much as possible, save my own seeds. Okay. And then we're going to go one more time and give it a water. Water them down. And then keep an eye on them, keep them well watered, and wait for them to sprout. Just want to be careful you don't go so heavy with the watering that you uncover your seed. So then I'm going to take it and put it over here on my shelf in the middle so it gets the light. And there we have our seeds starting. Hopefully it all comes up. Thanks for watching.